Hello, I'm Patrick Jones from ICANN's Global Stakeholder Engagement Team, and the slides have already been posted on the ENOG website. They're coming from our DNS operations team, and I want to give a very short lightning talk to talk about adding an LRoot instance and hosting it in your network. This is particularly important for the participants in this region. We operate LRoot is one of the 13 root servers, and ICANN operates this as a globally distributed cloud network. We do this with over 150 instances that are dispersed worldwide, and this allows the response time to be much faster. It's more resilient for the network, and it also increases the overall capacity of L. This also adds some flexibility for ICANN in operating the instances, and helps disperse the load in terms of traffic, and helps increase the resiliency of the overall L system. We've recently added 3 new instances. Team Cumray in Chicago is hosting a LRoot instance. The NICPR in Gauss Research Laboratory in Puerto Rico, and then most recently Yandex is hosting an instance in Ekaterinburg. If you see from the map, we've got quite some gaps in coverage, particularly in Central Asia, Southeast Asia, and in India, as well as in Africa. So if you were from this region and you're interested in hosting a LRoot instance, there is a process that we've published. The first step is to reach out to one of our global stakeholder engagement team leaders, and we have Michael Yakashev here. Also, for the RIPE NCC region, you could reach out to Baher Esmat or Jean-Jacques Sahel, and they would be happy to help you follow through the process. You would need to sign a non-disclosure agreement and follow the technical specifications for hosting a L single instance. But once you do that, the process is fairly quick, and this would then allow you to begin to host one of the L instances, and you take the benefit of being able to see some new statistics. We have an example from, this is a 24-hour snapshot from the 21st of August. In addition to the hosting L single instances, the DNS operations team just recently published last month on GitHub a visualization tool called Hedgehog. And if you want to find out more about that, the link is in the slides, and the team would be happy to take questions. I would direct any specific questions you have about LRoot or the Hedgehog tool to Terry Manderson and his team. They're happy to answer questions that you may have, and I'm glad I had a chance to come and brief you on this.
Thank you, Patrick. Any questions? So do you have an L instance in Baku?
There is an L instance here in Baku. There's also an L instance in Armenia, but we don't have any instances in Georgia or Uzbekistan, or I think there's also an instance in Kazakhstan.
Okay. Are there more questions? Yeah, please.
Yes. Sorry, this seems to work now. I'm Dmitry from Ukraine. .ua operator. We hosted some of your instances. Mm-hmm. It's just not brag, but I know we're not alone. I know in the good old days there was a statistics on ICANN LRoot site with a relative traffic of all the nodes. Are you still keeping them because the number have increased and it was hard already to decipher was like more than 10?
Yeah.
So like for example, if somebody maintains a node, they can want to see how much exact traffic their node receives, so maybe compare their node to another.
Yep. So those statistics are available at dns.icann.org. And we also, you could use the RIPE Atlas statistics to see for LRoot in the various instances. That's also another useful way. But if you go to dns.icann.org, you can see the traffic by instance.
Right, thanks. And perhaps you should also publish the report, just a suggestion, to promote maybe per region, like most people are known in Europe or Asia or in certain region.
Yeah.
So that would give people encouragement. Thank you.
I will read the question in Russian, please. Размещаемый узел LRoot работает только с одним провайдером в регионе. Почему LRoot не может использовать два подключения к Internet Exchange и к провайдеру доступа для глобальной связности?
So I believe that is possible, but for specific questions about the way that the connectivity can be measured, you should direct that to Terry Manderson and the DNS operations team. I think they'll be happy to help answer questions specific to how to set up the instance.
Okay, and the second question. Можно ли разместить внутри одного оператора несколько географически разнесенных узлов?
Yeah, I think that is possible. That we just recently signed an MOU with APTLD and with other regional organizations to help disperse the LRoot instances. So that is possible to work with one provider to distribute them throughout their network.
Thank you.
Thank you, Patrick.
Yep.